Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together. But that is why it's a great rivalry.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one's a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
Left block shot on the way. James, left side. Here's Bradley. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. What is it that teams need to do at this point to keep players motivated for the second half of the season, Brent?
Well, if you've talked about goals at some point during training camp, it's a great time coming back from the All-Star break and as the season ends to remind the team of the things that you guys dedicated yourselves to doing. And this gives you the opportunity and runway to achieve those things. And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
Three-pointer, Bridges. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
James attacking. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron on the roll. This time rocks it.
Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Here's Davis. Crowder with a steal. Fast break, here we go. It's stolen by James. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Sinks the tray. James has got 5 points. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grade.
So true, BA. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
And the shot is good by Westbrook. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
Bridges outside. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Monk. Back to Anthony. Now Westbrook. It's James on the wing. Over Bridges. The shot by James, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
It's Booker on the wing. And he buries his first look.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. James outside. Pass to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James. Davis has got 8 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Deflected.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. Here's Bridges. They get it back. It's Booker on the wing. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. It's stolen by James.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Lakers ahead, leading by 10.
Fans, your Lakers girls.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Pass to Howard. 3 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
Paul with it. And Howard picks him up defensively. Here's Ayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Suns ball.
The Suns trailing. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Now Anthony. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And it's all from three-point range. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Paul. There's the drive. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Dwight Howard picks one up.
So maybe now's the time when we talk about Chris Paul's intelligence. We don't have enough time.
And the Lakers making a change here. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
The offensive rebound. Anthony outside. Pass to Reeves. It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
Melo being ultra aggressive now, you give him a lane to the basket, you're going to get results like that.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution for your
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And the Suns making a change here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul can't cash it in from close range.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls. Let's give them a big round of applause. Your Laker girls dance team.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Payne. Good chance here for Booker. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Booker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Stolen by Booker. Here's Bridges. The wide open shot is on the money. Bridges has got 10.
We're so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Inside. Here's Jordan. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Right side Booker. Fires the three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Davis. .23 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock. It's James with the drive.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And here's Jordan. Westbrook outside. For three, James. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the... Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now here's Anthony. Doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. To the inside. Howard.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Paul with it. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Down low. Here's Ayton. Ooh, Howard with a block.
That reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Anthony with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Now Howard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Rondo. No good from outside. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the paint. Monk with a steal. Rondo gets the bucket. Rondo. He's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Rondo concentrating right there, focused. Even when you hit him, he can maintain that good balance.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Booker, good. Booker's got 6.
Well, finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Pass to Anthony. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And that's an intentional foul. So both teams making some changes here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Some 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Shamet. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line, 42% for three as a rookie.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Here's Bridges. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release, a bit of an adjustment on the layup. Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
On the wing, Crowder. It's stolen by James. Back to Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining.
He takes it in. Drops in the layup for two. And now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Very few players, if any, are more explosive off the pick and roll than Russell Westbrook.
T-shirt time. Substitution for the Suns.
.156 left in the third. Pass to Paul. And he drops it in from the low post.
The assist from...
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Jordan. Phoenix grabs the miss. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Pass to Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
At the line for the Suns.
Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Here's Davis. Off the mark, making him 5 for 6 now. Outside Payne. Pass to Paul. For the lead, buries it from 3. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter.
Working without the ball, CP3 with zero hesitation, letting that one go.
Here's James. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Up top, Payne. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. From outside the arc. That shot is off.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he should, despite the miss. No defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The shot by James, no good. Here's Phoenix. Over to the left wing. Left side, Johnson. Back to Payne. Right side, Paul. This one for 3. Tie game in Los Angeles. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
Laker girls. It's the fourth quarter crowd.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so here's Phoenix. Pass to Booker. Now Aiden. Second chance effort. Outside for Booker. Shot clock at 6. Back to Aiden. Booker with it. Shoots over Monk. Booker can't get it to go. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Phoenix ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3. And the Suns lead by 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Payne. Clock at 6. Back to Bridges. Here's Booker. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Anthony, right side. Here's Monk. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Nice timing as Aiden's up there for the rejection.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Substitution for your Lakers, Avery Bradley.
It's Booker on the wing. Shoots. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Timeout called for the Lakers. Bam, your Laker girls.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls. Your Lakers, Carmelo Anthony.
Pass to Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, he's been in these spots before, and you can see Westbrook wants it and comes through.
Bridges, left side. Fires from deep. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
They grab their own miss. And James puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Usually a LeBron-led team is going to have points coming from all the players on the floor, but right now LeBron calling his own number.
Fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Substitution for the Suns, Chris Paul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And Booker with the jam.
The assist from
that right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball.
Jordan misses. The Suns leading. Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Back to James. James double teamed. Outside Davis. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bridges. 19-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Here's James. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Just powering to his shot that time. LeBron being assertive.
Out to the wing. Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. And the bucket is good. And the Suns lead by 7.
Chris Paul.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here.
DeAndre